Welcome back, Rare Talks. You already know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't, make sure you go over to the Spotify and check out the exclusive episodes we got on Spotify. So today's episode is about the kid that broke the internet. Yes, everybody's speaking of him. He's a prankster, well known on TikTok and on every other social media website, but he's well known on TikTok for playing pranks on people, and he goes by the name of Mizzy. Now, before we even get into this, because I don't want people to feel like this video is just like one-sided, I want everyone to take a step back from their screen and look at people as humans. Because I feel like sometimes when we're making these kind of videos or we're trying to like talk to you about the youths, I feel like there's a lot of things that get misconstrued. And one of the things that I've seen a lot with a lot of these kids is that we don't remember that we was young once. So I want us to take a step back and look at this as if we were young, and would this have been the lit thing to do at that time? What has really hurt me about the Mizzy situation is not the fact that the boy's done the pranks. Look, listen, I'll be honest with you. I actually find him funny. I think that he's funny. He's a prankster. He's not serious. He's just a prankster. And to be honest, we need more pranksters to make the world a little bit more lighter and less joke. But the fact that this guy has got me sitting on my couch and making a video about the comments that you people have left shows me that this boy has had an impact. And anyone who has an impact in any way, in whichever capacity we can see it as, has done something right. I'm not saying what he's done is right, he's done something right. That he's got you people at home talking about him. So let's start off with the prank that went viral, how he broke the internet. The first prank that he played that went viral, he's been playing pranks for a long time. A lot of people don't know that the little boy's been a prankster for a little time. But the one that literally broke the internet was the one of him.
Listen to Mad and to Far.
James? Come to the front door right now, please.
James?
James.
Hi. You man, come.
Hello, James.
We need to speak to James.
James.
Hi.
James.
Is this
Right,
where the
step
study
back.
group is?
Study group. No. What door number is this?
No. Study group.
5:30. Come on. Come on. It's big. Come on, guys. Come on.
Wait, this is not where the study group is?
Kids, man.
Oh, you got kids? Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought this was the study group. I actually thought. Ain't this the study group? What the?
Now, as you can see in that video, the video is a funny video, but nobody was harmed in the making of this video. Let me be honest with you, lot, and let's just get straight to the point. The reason why Mizzy's catching a lot of heat is because he's a young black boy, very dark-skinned boy, and he's going around playing pranks. I recently saw a video, I don't know where I saw it, I think it was on YouTube, of a guy going up to random strangers, as it seems. Maybe they're not random strangers, they all know each other and it's all a prank. I don't know. And he says, oh, how much do you pay for house rent? 750, can you show me? And he takes them to the house. Now, I remember the person who posted it, I said, if I approached someone on the street and I said that to them, what do you think they'd say? He said, I don't know. And I was thinking, are we really that naive? The reason why Mizzy, why this kid looks like it's worse a prank than what it actually is not the fact of what he's done. It's the fact of who he's done it to. It looks like an affluent area, a white man and a white woman. So it looks worse to the press and to the people in this country. Now, he could have done that in a council estate. Nobody would have cared. But the fact that it was on a rich street, now the rich people are like, oh my God, these people can just walk into our houses and see us doing things that we should not be doing. So wait a second, let's catch this little boy out. We need to get him down. So I see news reports reporting on pranks. Bro, we have real life things that's going on. Rishi Sunak is sending uranium, nuclear stuff to Ukraine to battle Russia. And Russia's saying, bro, there's going to be consequences for what you lot are doing. And we're sitting back here worried about a little boy playing pranks with his friends, a 19-year-old boy. So there has to be, always remember this, and let this be the standpoint of what I'm going to say to you. Whenever you see everybody getting involved in media, it's not because the person's gone viral. It's because there is an agenda behind it. Now, if you take your emotions away from the situation, as a lot of older men were like, oh, I'd bruck him up, I'd beat him, I'd do this, I'd do that. But you ain't going to do nothing if you see the little you. I'll be honest with you, you're not going to do nothing. He's got his little team with him and they'll bore you up. That's the truth. So stop talking like you're a bad man on the internet. Because some of you old men, I don't know where your brain's at. Like, you see a little boy doing pranks and you be like, yeah, I'll punch him up. He should get licked down. His parents are no good, this and that. Bro, he could generally just want to do pranks. Now everybody's like, oh, his energy is misdirected and he wants to make money, so let's teach him this. But he generally might like doing pranks. That just might be his thing. When Logan Paul and his brother were doing pranks, bro, nobody was chatting rubbish, bro. People have done extreme pranks in the UK. People have done extreme pranks in the US. People have done extreme pranks around the world. That, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that pranks are pranks. He actually said it before, walking into random people's houses. He did not say we're going to rob. He did not say I'm going to steal. He did not say I'm going to do anything that would harm anybody. In the filming, he harmed nobody. Harmed nobody. He's playing a prank. He's a prankster. I don't know if I'm the only one that was young once and I was like, stuff like that was funny, that you do. No one remembers playing Knockdown Ginger. Nowadays, we're in such a soft and politically correct society that even playing pranks on people can be seen as harming them. We're so weak. I remember Knockdown Ginger. Do you know how that used to give people anxiety when you're knocking someone's door and they don't know, and you're hitting their door hard and running off and them opening the door, see no one? That used to give people anxiety. Nowadays, don't give people anxiety. Don't make people nervous. Like, we're in such a soft society now. Like, to the point where I'm like, if you say something on the internet, if you call, bro, I see a video of someone saying, don't call someone non-binary or binary or this. I'm like, what is going on? We're in some new age. 20 years ago, this has been funny. Nowadays, oh my God, everybody's got a voice. Everyone's got free internet. Now everybody's got something to say. But back to the subject of what I was saying, Mizzy, the reason why it looked more intimidating to a lot of people in this country, especially to the white community, is that there was a dark-skinned black boy that was walking into your house. It was a prank. He didn't hurt no one. As soon as he got told to leave, he left. He didn't stay there and say, yo, I'm gonna stay here for a little longer. Oh, is it to study? Like, could have been a mistake. Do you understand what I mean? So I don't really see that video as being as bad as people have made it out, like he's the demon and he's a devil and there's no coming back, there's no retribution for kids like this and kids like, you know what, let's read. I'm gonna read some comments from Bobby Kasanga's post, yeah? Saying, like, so Bobby Kasanga says, people are saying don't interview him, why the hell not? Caption would be facts if he weren't violating old people and kids. It's not holier than out attitude for a lot of people though. He's screaming the race card because he's been bagged. These times, Ralph Yard was 16 and knocked on the wrong door and was shot in the face. Understandably, yes, he's young and childish, but the total disregard and disrespect to the home and the homeowners as well as their children and expect zero repercussions. Oh, that's rubbish, man. Shush. It's why I can't read some of these comments because these guys are just do the interview with him, make him famous. Why not? He's 18 trying to do it his way. Good on him. Let him live the life he wants to. What's he meant to do? Go to school, get a 9-to-5, have a boring life, struggle to support himself and family? No, he's outside, free Mizzy. I respect that. Same kid going up to girls saying, do you want me to die? And touching their hair. People are allowed to have their opinion on who they choose to collab with. Not sure I've seen videos showing barely any remorse. Doesn't come across as stupid. It's given I'm just want to get views and go viral, which he did. But now all his accounts have been removed. So, will be interesting to know from his side what was the reason and now what he's created this image, what he's going to do with all this clout. Okay. The boy literally said he's causing controversy to blow up online. The answer for his actions is in his statement of justification. Giving him an interview platform is giving him exactly what he wants, attention. Sit down and ask him why he done it. Try and get to the real why he's disregarded again and try to validate himself. I'm just a black boy trying to make it. Bye. It's so sad, man. And these comments are from my own peoples, bro. You forgot to say you seek views as well, fam. That's from Young Spray. Bruv, growing up, I've seen white people do crazier things on camera and get away with it. Plus, he's young. He'll learn from his mistakes. Do the interview. I respect that. Trauma. Laugh out loud. What if he's just an arsehole and that's it? And everything has to do with some unpacking of trauma or some backstory as to why someone is an arse. Facts. He didn't make mistakes. He chose clout and wanted his sort of publicity to happen. He stated clearly that to go viral in this day and age, you've got to do something crazy. Now, I'm not I'm not throwing the baby away from the dirty water. It's important to find a way to set him straight. However, it's going to be done in a way not to fuel his initial interest and plan. I suspect many more youngins are seeing this unfold and are ready to do more crazy thing if he gets away with it. Now, let me just say something. Young people have been doing crazy stuff for years. I'm not going to read all these comments, to be honest. This is over 200. But young people have been doing crazy stuff for crazy years. And I think that we need to be more of understanding, especially if a lot of us have children, especially that are growing up in this day and age. It's not for me to tell my child what they can and can't do if they're trying to make their own path and their own way in life. I think generally the little boy is funny and he's not hurting anyone. You could say that he's disturbing people, but we all disturb people with whatever we do in life. I could disturb you right now from your day, from being with your missus by watching this video. Do you understand what I mean? Everything's a disruption. So I'm not going to sit here and badmouth the little boy. I'm not going to sit here and talk like I'm better than a little boy. I'm not going to talk like I was not young at one time, making mistakes and doing silly things and finding enjoyment in it. So I don't think he needed to do all that he done, as in like all of that. The fact that he's been arrested and imprisoned for doing pranks is just ridiculous to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not playing the race cards, but it's actually real, man. The dark skin, they look at you different, bro. They treat you different when the more darker you are. But big up to Mizzy, free Mizzy. And I hope he can come out and claim back all of his platforms, start new platforms, and just keep creating content and being a good content creator. Because one thing I will say is that he's a content creator. The fact that we're all watching this and seeing it unfold is showing us that he's a good content creator. And by being a good content creator, sometimes you've got to put your life on the line and you got to do stuff that other people are willing not to do. You got to say stuff that other people are willing not to say, or you're just going to be the ordinary 1 million people in the world. So yeah, man, big up to all the youngins chasing their dreams, trying to do what's right for themselves and stuff like that. And hopefully this message hits some elders in the community and they can see that the actions and the way they're treating the youngsters is not correct. And we need to be a little bit more open-minded when we look at youngsters and remember that everybody's got to make their mistakes. It's not out there trying to say, oh yeah, you do this, you be like that, you be like this. Everyone's got their own path. And like someone said, not everything's through trauma. Some people might just be pranksters. It just might be in their personality to play extreme pranks. They might be that person. And we all was young. I don't know about you lot, but I used to do some extreme, like, bro, like I remember when like man used to put Rizla on each other and burn each other, bro. Like, I didn't find that funny, bro, but man, then we used to do it to each other. I never found it funny, so no one ever done it to me, because if I fell asleep and man done it to me, I swear I wake up and I'm swinging. But that's the pranks that man had played. Back, if we had camera phones and TikTok, that would have been a craze. Do you make sense? But was it safe? No, we could have burnt man's hair, burnt man's face, burnt all kinds of things. But these are the things that we was doing. Don't you remember when we used to hold people's chests like that until they stopped breathing and pass out? Don't you remember that? That stuff was dangerous. It's just that we never had camera phones how we did now. Do you not remember them pranks? Don't you remember happy slaps when man used to go around the floor and slap people? I'm not justifying and saying it's right. I'm just saying that the era's changed. There's more cameras, there's more things, there's more ideas. So yeah, man, big up to all the young boys chasing their dreams and doing what they want to do, man. Don't let no one hold you back, man. Bow, Rare Talks, we're out.